So week 9 of the off-season, a bit of a weird one because I haven't trained for a while. So this was on Thursday, and I'm just showing my max effort deload session. So it's just 8x8 with the dumbbell inclines. Nothing exciting, so it's all sped up, and I did some flies as well. I think I filmed one set of them as well. But yeah, so it was good to get that training this week. I didn't feel great because I just started a big diet, and well, not a big diet. It should be a short diet, but it's an extreme diet. I'll put it like that. So nothing felt brilliant, and obviously I feel a bit like detrained because by Thursday I hadn't trained for 10 days prior, which is fine. It's part of the game. So I'm hoping to use this week as sort of a springboard, and then the week after we'll start a prep for that meet in June. So it's mid-June, so I think it's either the 12th or the 13th. It's the English Bench Press Championship, so I'm putting my name down for a quick bench only. Because I really can't be asked to do a raw meet as well as an equipped meet, and I've never done a quick bench, so it'll be interesting to see how I get on in terms of just focusing on that one lift and obviously the technical aspect of it. So yeah, that sort of started the training for that. So here's the flies, here we go, bish bash bosh. Enjoyed it, it was okay. What I'm showing in a second is my dynamic effort lower body, just stuck with the week 3 percentages as we talked about. Before everything moved fine. I filmed every set just to see a bit of a speed difference and a bit of a break. If there was any breakdown over the set, so I was quite happy with it actually. Didn't feel strong, but I didn't feel weak equally, so I was quite happy with that. And I was just trying to work on my box tightness and keeping my abs on, sort of switching hip flexors and glutes off a little bit to provide that sort of ballistic effect at the bottom of a box squat, and then going from there. So yeah, here we go. 110 for 2 for 10 sets. It's very, very exciting, obviously. But yeah, quite happy with how my squat form's maintained, and I think this sort of style of box squatting with me sitting all the way back on the box, sort of knees at 90 degrees, shins vertical, gives me that transference to a suited squat, because with a suited squat obviously I do tend to sit as far back as I can get away with, and using those wraps to sort of block my knees at the front so that my hips can go back and sort of get the bounce out of the suit as I like. So yeah, quite happy with these. The deadlifts went well as well in terms of I did 170 for 2 for 6 sets. I used my 227 max instead of a 250 max just because I was aware that I haven't trained for a while. Deadlifts always feel heavy. Deadlifts didn't feel great, but I got them done. 170 is a weight I used to struggle with, but currently it's one of those weights I can just hit any day of the week by the looks of it. And doing it for doubles is an added bonus, especially on the stiff bar and from a slight deficit, which I think is where we're at in terms of the training at the moment. Didn't get any. I filmed dynamic effort upper body, but I haven't got any of them into this video just because my phone / computer is deciding to play hell, and didn't want me to put them in the video. So haven't done that for this week. But they moved slow. I got them done. Didn't feel great. I think over the coming weeks that will improve. I think my upper body is the sort of area that detrains the most over a break. But yeah, they still moved. Got the heaviest weights I've done for the whole 5-5-3 set scheme with the 5-3-1 reps. But I didn't take any extra weights. With the squats, I took one extra weight at 130, just as sort of a tester. It didn't feel light, so I didn't want to go up, but it moved really well, so I was quite happy with that. And obviously we're taking the emphasis off the lower body training moving forwards, just in the upcoming sort of 3 months ready for this meet. I think that's fine. It really encourages me that when I come back to squats and deadlifts and want to start pounding for full power again, I'll be in a good spot. So here's go, last set of deadlifts. Really wasn't happy about this, but it moved. There you go, bish, bash, bosh. Right, have a good week, mate, and I'll see you next week.